Wonderful. Welcome, everyone. My name is Christina Aman, and I am delighted to share this presentation with you today, right from my heart to yours. I'm so passionate about what I'm going to be talking about here today, and so thankful to Mary Beth and Rita, who have put this presentation together that I get to deliver to you today. And the three of us, along with several other people who are on this call, have been working together in this community-based business model for several years. You're going to get to hear more about my story. And it's just such a lovely, fun experience to work together and to collaborate and have each other's backs and cheer each other on. So I'm just taking a moment to really appreciate that and welcome you. And if somebody invited you to hear about this for the first time, it's because they really love and care about you and are sharing this with you because of the same feelings I'm having for these solutions that we have. So we're here to talk about transforming lives through premium nutrition and financial freedom. And I'm going to get started by telling you a little bit about my story. So I started about 7.5 years ago with Purium. And at that time, a lot of you know that I'm a top earner in the company and a farmer and a wife, and I have a pretty incredible life. But at that time, when I found Purium, I was really struggling. We had started out with this incredible dream of getting raw land and building a homestead and just living this simple life close to the earth, together as a family, growing our food, building our own home, you know, having a low carbon footprint on the earth and just enjoying life and giving back to the community. That was the goal. And yet we realized that the amount of resources and money that it would take to actually develop a piece of raw land into a viable living situation where we could then create land-based income streams took a lot of upfront capital that we didn't have. So we got ourselves to a place of trying several different things to try to make it work, and it was burning us out, and we were really spread thin, and our marriage was tense, and our health was depleted, and everything was stressful. The orchard was being overgrown, the house was dilapidated, and I had a big prayer on my heart. Is it possible for a homeschooling, homesteading, home birthing mom of two small children to actually come across a large sum of money that could be poured into the land to develop this vision that I had? Is that possible? Like I remember standing at the edge of the river and yelling, help, literally out loud. And that's when the Purium economy came into my life. I knew nothing about it, but I recognized that this is what I had been calling in. And even though it didn't look like what I thought I was calling in, and I just said, teach me how. I became one of the top earners in the company 3.5 years into it, and it radically changed our family's life. It radically changed our quality of life, our connection with each other, our nervous systems, being able to relax in life and not have to have money stress, and our ability to spend time together to really center the family as the most important part of our life, and spending time playing and in nature and centering our health. We really live in a society that puts our own well-being on the back burner. And to have a business model that is actually puts our own well-being and the well-being of others actually at the center of the whole of the whole program is so phenomenal. So, as I'll start to share my health journey in a minute, but to finish up with the business transformation, my husband, who had been working 80-hour weeks at his brick and mortar trying to get the income for the farm, now only works a day and a half a week. He's pretty much retired from that. And he's been able to focus on being a dad. He's really been present in our boy's life for years now, playing, adventuring, passing on his skill set. He's an incredible man, and I'm so thankful for these boys to have this man, this father in their life to learn how to also be good men. I mean, it's a priceless gift. And there was a time where my younger sons told people, I don't feel like I have a dad because he was gone so much. So that's probably the biggest transformation. But we've been able to pour our budget into the farm, hire people and invest in infrastructure and plant orchards that are going to be feeding generations to come. Gardens, we're now already contributing to our community food supply with local staples and medicinals and flowers, and it just goes on and on. Animals, so we're regenerating the soil. We are cleaning up the land that we are stewarding, and really able to, just raise the whole vibration of that land and then offer it to the community as a resource. And that's really always been our passion. And then we have a travel budget. We get to play and recreate and travel and go places and be with family and people we love, and have that freedom, which I actually had written off. At one point I thought, okay, I'm just going to be a poor farmer and I'll never fly off the island again because I can't imagine ever affording, plane tickets. So it's really been, and on the subject of airplanes, my husband, who's been a paraglider for 30 years, is now pursuing his passion of becoming an airplane pilot. He's almost licensed, and he was actually able to buy himself an airplane. So as you can see, we've had a major financial transformation, and even been able to help, like, Mary Beth and Rita also, and many other people also have these financial transformations in their life. So that's what's possible with the Purium economy. And the reason I was able to get behind it is partly because of my health transformation. I will be honest and say I was skeptical. I was already eating organic and doing all the healthy things and growing my own food. So I thought, what could I possibly have to gain from these packaged supplements, which I don't even do supplements, at the time. However, literally within days, I felt the difference. I had had two babies. I was depleted, although I never knew that word until I was no longer depleted, until I was full of energy again and life and joy. I had kind of started to settle for a quality of life that I thought was called aging, because everything was kind of like lower energy, a little bit of joint pain, not great sleep. Um, I had skin rashes and digestive issues my entire life, and had been working incredibly hard with all the different diets and cleansing and fasting and all the different things to help and alleviate those things, but never actually like completing it. And after I did my first ultimate lifestyle transformation, I got to see all of those symptoms clear up. And it's only continued to improve over the years. I've stayed on these protocols every single day. I absolutely love it. The energy, the vitality, the purity, the life force, it's really living foods, which is something I was already into before. And so, as you can see, I cleared up a lot of like bloating and constipation, which I had had my whole life before, and started to get athletic really for the first time. And I was like, oh, I have all this energy now, and I can start a fitness program. I'd never done that. And now I'm almost 50, and when I go to different classes in my community, I pretty much outperform every single person in the class, like every single time, sometimes the teacher. And I want to say, hey, it's the superfoods, and sometimes I do. Sometimes I just say, hey, you guys, it's not just me. Like, I have this ally. You should know about it. Um, but it's just been, I just came back from a snowboarding trip where I just got on the mountain and was flying down black diamond runs, and just so pumped to be having this vitality and strength and endurance and lean muscle, and feeling so light, right? I don't feel weighed down by these heavy foods. So anyway, it's been amazing. And then my lifetime of eczema, I grew up with as a child with eczema all over my body. It was horrible. Totally gone, just totally gone. So my being able to stand behind these products has been a very easy way to become a brand partner with Purium, because I'm like, everybody needs to know about this. And then there's thousands and thousands and thousands of other stories. People getting off medicine, pharmaceutical medication, people dropping hundreds of pounds in weight, people having babies when they had infertility, balancing hormones, relieving autoimmune issues, on and on and on. So it's very powerful, and I'm going to get into more of why that is. So who is Purium? Well, there is no better person to talk about who we are and our mission than our owner, founder, formulator, Dave Sandoval. So we're going to take 4 minutes to watch this short video and hear straight from him about what we're all about.
Hello, my name is David Sandoval, and I am part of an economic revolution. It's called the Purium economy. In this economy, we create freedom and sustainability. It's a proven business model that improves people's lives. It's also our business model to give.
Oops, we can't hear it now, Christina. Can you go off mute?
Freedom that everybody wants, because you can virtually live anywhere you want as long as there's an internet connection. Now, most importantly, you can create the financial freedom that you desire, the security you deserve, because you'll own your own business and you'll be partnered with us. I love the fact that we provide community, because you actually choose the people you want to work with. And as they say, your vibe will attract your tribe. We provide an integrity that is almost unheard of, and an accountability that we are also proud of, because we only make pure and premium products, and we back them up with a 60-day money-back guarantee. That's right, 30 days worth of superfoods with a 60-day money-back guarantee. That's integrity. I'm really proud that I have and we provide a clear conscience, because even though we're in business, even though we are out there creating commerce, we're not creating a lot of pollution. We have the lowest carbon footprint in the history of business, and biodegradable plant-based packaging that literally returns to the earth that it came from, with no toxins and no worry about plastic pollution. Purium actually provides for others that are not yet part of this economic system. And we do this through our Purium Economic Empowerment Program scholarships and other outreach. We're committed to philanthropic outreach programs, and we support numerous nonprofits. We actually founded the Plastic Free Packaging Alliance, a 501c3, and I am the co-founder of the Awaken Project, another 501c3 that supports families impacted by autism. We provide economic support to underserved communities because we operate our corporate facilities in Compton, California. We create jobs and a strong tax base for that community. I'm extremely proud of this company. I'm extremely proud of the community that we have created, and I'm extremely proud of the movement that we call Purium. The Purium economy has helped thousands rise out of what we call the paycheck matrix, and it's helped elevate countless others to achieve the financial security that they never imagined was possible. In the Purium economic system, we not only create an environment for healing for those who use our products and for the communities we serve, but we also provide an environment for healing the very earth that we live on. As we continue to expand our reach, the world will become a better place. As we grow, more people will become healthier. As we grow, more parents will enjoy more time with their children. As we grow, more people will live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. This is exactly what the world needs right now. I hope that you're going to hear this, and I hope that you'll realize just how powerful the economic system that Purium has created is. And I hope that you'll begin to put your energy into this system, to invite people to put their energy into this new economic system that is meritorious. And it's exactly what the world needs more of at this time. So once again, my name is David Sandoval. I am the proud founder of Purium Health Products, the Plastic Free Packaging Alliance, and the Awaken Project.
Amazing. Drop a yes in the comments if something in that video inspired you. Anything at all, right? There was so much in there. And I love that last comment about, I hope you will get how meritorious this program is. And that's my hope for this presentation. So why Purium? Well, I'm, going to paint a picture for you of the world as it used to be here. I'm just going to go ahead and read this. 100 years ago, all food was organic. Vegetables grew from the earth, fruit was picked directly from the tree, and farmers actually farmed. Small farmers. Pure, nutrient-dense foods were abundant, and chemically preserved foods were almost non-existent. Food was fresh. The soil was filled with minerals. The water was pure. Everything our bodies needed, we received from the earth. That was my hesitation with Purium. I was like, I just want to get stuff from the earth. And the problem was that the soils now are depleted. I'm going to talk more about that. So why now is Purium so relevant? Many live in a food quality desert. Even farmers, even organic farmers, with the quality of the soil, food is depleted. That's just crazy. But then some people live in, cities or suburbs where they just have no access to real whole food. The standard American diet is filled with artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, fillers, hormones, preservatives, blah, 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 all these things. And now genetically modified ingredients and bioengineered food. According to medical experts, the standard American diet literally causes health issues that affect most Americans. So that was a huge reason that is the reason Dave created this. He saw the crisis of people literally being killed by our food. So he's like, how can I create something that can reach the most amount of people, hence the dehydration and packaging, that is the purest, realest food that he can possibly make to get out to the masses. So it's, when the mind really absorbs what he's created, it's pretty mind-blowing. Especially if we have these blocks around oh, it's superfoods, it's not real food. I don't know if any, drop a one if you've had that thought. An apple is real food, but a shake in a package isn't real food or not whole food. And when you then dive into this and realize the soil quality that these foods are grown from and the level of care in the dehydration process and the manufacturing, when you put it all together and then you're just adding water and it's just a living food again, only it's all of these different herbs and foods, super nutrient dense, that make you just feel like a superstar. You realize this is real food, and it's the realest food that can get out to the largest amount of people given the circumstances that we're living in right now. That's why it's so significant, because some people don't have food at all. And when I say don't have food, I mean they have Twinkies or whatever's at the gas station, but they don't have food from the earth. And this, you could live on this. You could literally live on Purium and live very well for a long time, better than anything else in the grocery store. So it's pretty amazing. Sometimes I just really am blown away. So yeah, so Purium's organic, sustainably produced plant foods are really good for the earth, great for your body, from eliminating our plastic scoops and transitioning to compostable packaging and partnering with sustainable organic farmers. Purium has become an industry leader for eco-friendly innovation. And I don't mean just talking the talk, I mean walking the talk. It's amazing. So as you can see on this slide, there's some more quotes here you can check out. And I'm going to get into more of this as I talk about what are these foods. But the idea here is that we can help just about any health issue. And I say just about because obviously there's some, really extreme cases, but for the average person, most of us are suffering with something. And the solution to just about everything is to deeply nourish on a cellular level, and that's where these foods come in, and to detoxify, get rid of any junk that we've accumulated over this lifetime, which for all of us is something because it's in our water, it's in the air, it's in if we've done, taken medications or eaten food that isn't pure and organic. And even if we only eat organic, even then they test organic foods for certain levels of heavy metals or different things. So it's just a really good idea to detoxify now and then and clean out the filters just like you would do to your car or your vacuum or anything else, right? So these are the 2 steps, and then it's connected to the gut health, and the gut health is connected to the brain, and it affects our sleep, and it affects our skin and our energy and our mood and our productivity. And our productivity then means that we're a citizen of the world who can contribute and give back and create a better world. So there's so many ways that Purium is helping to really create a better world. And that's again why I'm so passionate about sharing. So raise your health, raise your mental health, raise your energy so you can share. So here's these 5 products that you're looking at right now. This is our core superfood nutrition in the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation subscription. And this is how generally everybody starts. You're going to start with a 90-day program to nourish and detoxify and give yourself that time to really unpack and unravel whatever you've accumulated over potentially decades of living on this earth in these crazy times. And some people start to see results within days. Some people it might take weeks. Some people it might take months. I probably most people more like days or weeks. But then the results continue as you continue, because this is a gentle and safe and gradual program. This is not some like radical fast. This is like flooding the body and saturating yourself with nutrition so that the body is then so satiated and has what it needs. It can then relax and let go of anything it's been holding on to, excess weight, toxins, even limiting beliefs that no longer serve. And that's really the premise of the program, is that we're adding in and giving to ourselves, and then naturally we will let go of. And your taste buds will change, and you will actually crave differently than you craved before. So your body will start to really crave what is good for it, which is such a relief. So we have these 5 main products. The Power Shake is our signature shake. You're gonna probably shake it up in a bottle like this, powder water. It's got all of your phytonutrients, micronutrients, grasses, algae, just incredible, potent, low temperature dehydrated. This is that living food when you add the water that I was talking about. It covers your baseline nutrition. No matter what else you eat or don't eat the rest of the day, you're covered, and it tastes delicious. We have Biomedic. This is a product that is going to pull glyphosate out of your gut. Drop a 1 in the comments if you know what glyphosate is, and drop a 2 if you don't. It's basically Roundup. It's the chemical in Roundup. It's a very intense antibiotic that just kills off your gut microbiome. It kills off the soil microbiome. And it's been pumped into the world through a very powerful corporation that spent a lot of time and money getting it out into the world, convincing people it was safe. It is not safe. And now they're facing they're having to pay out millions of dollars in lawsuits because it's causing cancer, and it's causing autoimmune issues and autism and all kinds of things. You can search about it. This is the first and only product on the market that actually pulls glyphosate out of the gut, repairs the gut microbiome, repairs the villi, these little hairs responsible for the absorption and assimilation of your food, and then replenishes prebiotics and probiotics. So that is a very potent herbal capsule that you'll take daily. Super aminos, this is your protein, and it is a very potent protein source. It is pre-digested vegan protein that becomes bioavailable to your muscles within 23 minutes. It goes right into the bloodstream. It bypasses the digestive system, so there doesn't tax the liver and kidney the way that dietary protein does. And it's 99% bioavailable, whereas dietary protein is like 30-something% bioavailable. And then you have to process all that waste. So these are amazing. It increases skin elasticity, it builds lean muscle, it helps burn fat. It's brain food. They're incredible. It gives you energy. The Apothecary is a nighttime elixir that helps put you into a deep REM state of sleep. This is the kind of sleep that we require to reproduce new cells, the cells that get damaged during the day just from being a human earthling, or any kind of added stress, cell phone radiation or whatever, all the things we do. And if we don't get that deep REM state of sleep, which a lot of people don't, they're more in like a surface sleep, we don't replenish. So it's anti-aging, it's anti-inflammatory, it's antioxidant, and really yummy. So that's a great nighttime, wine glass replacement. It looks like wine. And then this final product, Super Cleansar, is going to flush out when you take that in 10-day increments, which you'll learn more about how that schedule goes. It will flush out parasites, candida, fungus, mold, yeast, all those, little boogeymen that don't belong in your gut. But we, because of the world we live in, have created a habitat for them, and then we're gonna get rid of that habitat and shift our gut microbiome so it's no longer habitable for them. So those are our main products, and we have over 70 products within the company, but that's how people start, and science shows that you can actually radically transform your health in 90 days. So that's why we start with that signature lifestyle program. And we have the top 1% of nutrient dense foods to address the #1 cause of health challenges, nutrient deficiency. And this is that soil issue I was talking about. 99% of soil is depleted, which means 99% of food is, which means 99% of people are. So drop a 5 if you're ready to help shift that number. I'd like to see that number change in my lifetime soon. In these upcoming presentations, I want to see that percentage change. Let's do this. So the purity commitment is unparalleled. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, no synthetic vitamins, no binders, no fillers, no GMOs, no pesticides, no herbicides, no heavy metals should be on that list, and we have plastic-free packaging. There is an in-house microbiologist that tests for all this stuff, and the company is committed to throwing out if they were to detect any of that. So we are certified organic farmers, regenerative farming. I actually can't read this part. They're identifying all the ingredients. Everything is whole food. It's not like weird, what is that? Everything is a food or an herb. It's very simple. Kosher certified. And I'm going to highlight again this 60-day money back guarantee, because if finances are a tricky thing for you, that's how I got my yes. I realized this is a risk-free way to start. If I'm not seeing results in 60 days, which is quite a long time, I can get my money back. And that gave me my yes. And within days, I already knew that this was not only fueling me on such a powerful level, but going to be changing my financial reality, and I was all in. But the 60-day money back guarantee really helped me take the plunge. So here's some testimonials from some people, just to share what this has done for people. So we have Laura, who's actually here on this call. In 90 days, I felt a continuous level of well-being and joy. I ran the Grin and Bear It uphill race and got 8th out of 86. And I'm over 60 and my hormones feel balanced and there's a new level of brain clarity and calmness. How wonderful. Then Jeff here, I've struggled to have any kind of muscle definition for most of my life. I found the solution in my 50s and I'm fitter and stronger than I have been in years just by following the Super Fuel program and the Holistic Fitness Pack. Super Xanthan is amazing. That's another product. And these are all getting into the fitness products. And then we have, here we go. Dominique and Diana over here. I'm obsessed with this pack. The dark berry protein is so light and refreshing. I always start my day with fruit, so this is a perfect addition to my morning routine. My nails have never been longer or stronger. I no longer get acrylics or dip powder on my nails because my natural nails are growing so fast. These foods have helped me connect to my natural beauty on a deeper level. I love that. Purium's commitment to planetary health, reducing plastic waste, promoting regenerative farming, and low carbon footprint. And I'll just add, for those of us like myself who are using our Purium income to then pour into, whether it be your backyard garden. I mean, actually drop us 3 in the comments if you grow food of any kind. Purium is also helping planetary health by funding everything from people having resources for anywhere from backyard gardens all the way up to like us, like a full scale, we got certified organic on our farm and we're just shipping out our first commercial crop of turmeric today over to Oahu. So that's just another way that Purium, I was like, wow, Purium is growing farms. That's amazing. We have the lowest carbon footprint in the history of business and biodegradable plant-based packaging, returning to the earth with no toxins or plastic pollution. As we continue to expand our reach, the world will become a better place. More people will become healthier, live longer, and lead more fulfilling lives. It just keeps getting better. And for anybody who's been, a solo entrepreneur, you're not alone anymore if you choose to join this community. Being a visionary is huge. Somebody who really sees a life for yourself that's different than the current life you're living. Drop an 8 in the comments if that's you. Because we are a community of visionaries. Dave's a visionary. People who can see a better world or a better life and then be willing and committed to work towards that. And that's what we're doing. And it's, like I said, it's a community-based business model. The more people you help, the more you succeed. So here's Mary Beth's team, and I was there too. This is an incredible retreat that was led, and we have a lot of fun. We have an upcoming convention this summer. So if you join us, you get to be there in Arizona. And there's always like a huge leap when we come together and grow in these ways. So it really is. You're in business by yourself. I'm sorry, for yourself, but not by yourself. So we are here to create impact, wellness, and legacy. And if that's you, if those words resonate with you, drop a 9. How do we do that? Well, we're partnering with the highest integrity company and founders, which you've been hearing about, like so down to earth, heart-centered founders and owners. We have actionable business coaching, some of the most highest level business coaching in the world. We have personal and professional development opportunities, community collaboration and support, like these events that I spoke about. And then we're building a leveraged business. And this is where, rather than working dollar for hour, you are leveraging your time to create something way bigger than you could do by yourself with your own time. And you're getting paid back in time. So you put in time now and you create a life where you're getting paid while you sleep and have time to do what you really love. You get to increase your impact and income and create whole life transformation for you and your communities. So here's some business testimonials. Deetra, who was a psychotherapist, created success with Purium and now gets to be a full-time homeschooling mom of her 4 children, staying at home, no longer seeing dollar for hour clients, but just building her Purium team and having that leverage. And it's exciting and she's fulfilled and is a really powerful leader. And then Anne here, busy mom of 4 little boys, she honestly only started the business just to get her the cost of her own monthly products paid for, but then got these bonuses in the fast start, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, and realized, oh, there's quite an opportunity here, and she's excited to grow it. And then Mamelo here, this business has given me way more than I expected in a very short period of time. It has given me the ability to impact people's lives positively by helping to support their health journeys. This has been my dream for years. The business mentorship is like business school in practice, not theory. I've grown beyond crippling fears while earning residual income and bonuses, pursuing dreams, living in purpose. And the rest is blocked for me, but you can probably read it. Fueling financial health. Oh my gosh, I just love this term, financial health. We really need to help each other and our communities grow in financial health. It's a crazy world. How Purium is empowering prosperity. So you get your own discount code when you join, and that gives you 20% commission from any customer order that you introduce to Purium for every single order they place for their whole lifetime. So you bring them in once and you continue to receive commissions on every order they place. And then you build a team of people. You bring in partners and say, hey, let's do this together. Let's share with people. Let's build wealth together. And you're earning commissions on those sales and their people's sales, and you're getting bonuses. And it's an incredibly generous compensation plan that you can even get into company pools and profit sharing when you get to a certain level. The way that you do this is you get the business for free when you invest in one of our signature subscription lifestyle packs to get started. So I'm going to talk real quickly about this Fast Start program. This is how, when I started, I just jumped. I said, I have no idea how any of this works. And they said, no worries. You just be coachable. We'll tell you what to do. Jump in with 2 feet, which is not full-time hours. It's still part-time hours, but just stay committed. And I was able to achieve these Fast Start bonuses in my first several months. So we paid out $38,400 in January in Fast Start bonuses. That means that all these people who had just started their businesses, and there's $3,500 available to each person when they start in the first few months, and that's on top of commissions. So what it means is there's a significant amount of money to be made even at the beginning, and there's a hugely significant amount of money to be made eventually. So for me, the importance of this was that I knew right away that this was real. Like, wow, I'm making real money. This is really real, and I want to keep going. And this is actually going to be the thing that I was hoping it would be. And I just stayed the course. So you can get your whole first pack paid for in the first week and a half or less. You get your products, you start to have your health transformation, and you're already in profit before 2 weeks is up. That's amazing. So only transformed beings transform others. So let's walk through your personal transformation together. Get back with the person who invited you to this call so you can use their special discount code and start a transformation journey on the Purium lifestyle. Do something for today that your future self will thank you for. And thank you so much for your time, for being here. So I guess we'll end the recording and then we can take questions, and anybody else who wants to share your voice, share your story, make a comment.